Picture two people at a restaurant. Nice place. Low light, conversation flowing easy. One of them walks to their car, smiles to themselves, and spends the next 3 days replaying every word exchanged. The other one forgets about it before they even get home. That's the brutal reality of one-sided attraction. It feels exactly the same from the inside as mutual attraction, until you know what to look for. Men and women both fall into this trap. A guy reads warmth as interest. A woman reads politeness as pursuit. The signals get crossed because most people don't know the difference between someone who's genuinely drawn to them and someone who's simply being kind. Today I'm breaking down 4 psychological signals that show when attraction is genuinely mutual. And number 3 is what researchers actually call the most reliable indicator of real connection. Pay attention, because understanding this will save you months of misreading the wrong people. Signal 1, physical synchrony. The first signal is called behavioral synchrony, and it's almost invisible unless you know what you're looking for. When two people are genuinely drawn to each other, their bodies begin to mirror each other, without either of them deciding to do it. The way a guy leans forward, a woman mirrors it seconds later. She shifts her weight, he unconsciously follows. The pace of their voices slows or quickens to match each other. The laughs line up. The silences don't feel awkward. This isn't performance. It isn't rehearsed. It's two nervous systems saying yes to the same frequency without either person giving conscious permission. Research in nonverbal communication shows this kind of physical mirroring happens automatically when there's genuine emotional resonance between two people. And the key word is both. Mutual attraction creates synchrony going in both directions. One-sided attraction creates imitation, where one person mirrors and the other stays completely still. When you see two people moving like they're in quiet agreement, you're watching real attraction happen in front of you. Signal 2, the rhythm of eye contact. The second signal is eye contact, but not the way most people think about it. Staring isn't attraction. Staring is pressure. What you're actually looking for is rhythm. When attraction goes both ways, the eye contact has a back and forth quality to it. A man holds her gaze a beat longer than normal. She looks away, then comes back. He comes back at the same moment. There's a pulse to it, almost like a second conversation running underneath the one they're actually having out loud. The neuroscience here is clear. Eye contact triggers oxytocin, the bonding chemical, in both people simultaneously. When attraction is mutual, both a guy and a girl are unconsciously seeking out more of that contact because their brains are actively rewarding them for it. In a one-sided dynamic, the rhythm breaks. One person keeps seeking the connection, the other keeps breaking it and doesn't return. You feel that gap even before you can name what's wrong. Mutual attraction has a rhythm. One-sided attraction has a wall. Signal 3, genuine responsiveness. The third signal, the one psychologists call the most reliable indicator of real connection, is sustained responsiveness. What this means is straightforward. Both people are genuinely tracking the conversation, not just waiting for their turn to talk. A woman says something small and offhand, and 10 minutes later, the guy brings it back naturally. He mentions something casual, and she builds on it without any prompting. Neither of them wants to let a thread drop. Anyone can be warm for 5 minutes. Anyone can be polite for one exchange. But sustained mutual responsiveness across an entire interaction, where both people are holding on to what the other said and treating it like it genuinely matters, that's not good manners. That's real connection. When attraction is one-sided, one person carries the conversation like a weight. The other just responds to prompts. You'll feel the difference. One interaction has energy that builds on its own. The other slowly drains the person doing all the work. Signal 4, nervous calm. The fourth signal sounds like a contradiction, but stay with me. When attraction is real and mutual, both people feel slightly nervous and strangely calm at exactly the same time. The nerves are real, because something that matters is happening. But underneath the nerves, there's a settling. A man's voice drops half a register, a woman's shoulders come down, the breathing slows. The other person's presence is doing something to the nervous system, not sending it into overdrive, but anchoring it quietly. That's what real mutual attraction feels like inside the body. Not chaos, not performance, tension with an undercurrent of safety running beneath it. When attraction isn't returned, you feel only the nerves. You're working hard to sustain something that won't hold itself up. You're monitoring every word, every reaction. The other person's presence doesn't calm you down. It just creates more questions. Your body already knows the difference. Most people just keep talking themselves out of listening to it. Here's what all of this comes down to. Mutual attraction isn't a single signal. It's not one long look, one good conversation, one fast reply. It's a pattern. Consistent, automatic, moving in both directions at once. The synchrony, the rhythm of the eye contact, the responsiveness that builds instead of drains, the nervous calm underneath the excitement that tells your body this is something real. And the question to ask yourself isn't, do I feel this? You probably do. The real question is it being reflected back? Mutual attraction doesn't need anyone to carry it. It moves forward on its own. It mirrors, it builds, it sustains itself without effort. If you're always the one initiating, carrying, reviving, what you feel might be completely real, but real and mutual are two very different things, and you deserve mutual.